We believe students learn best when they're taking what they've learned and they're designing, they're building, they're creating. And I think you make learning more meaningful when you can connect what's happening in the classroom to experiences they will have outside the classroom. In science, some of the connections are very tangible for them.
Taking the kids on field trips give them a different sensory experience that allows them to use their eyes, ears, nose, all those 5 senses. Touching the bark and feeling it that it's rough, rocks are smooth, smelling the different plants, seeing the different animals, hearing the birds and the different types of chirping, it helps them to discover.
We have wonderful Zeiss microscopes. What those microscopes allow students to do is see life happening. They can see the way the world works around them. They swab the inside of their cheek to get some skin cells and then put it under the microscope. We call it taking a selfie. That's an incredibly real connection for students because they're looking at something that is part of who they are as a person. When you think about that idea of self-identification and who you are, I think those are really powerful connections that you can create. And I think it all starts with understanding the world around them. It starts in a science classroom. In our middle school, we've offered over the past couple years a design thinking program. And the idea of this course is to teach kids how to synthesize content from various subjects, whether it's math, whether it's engineering, whether it's reading and writing.
For the 4th grade curriculum, it starts with the library, and at library, they are able to research. And then we move on to science. For instance, with the wetlands, they've done their research, they've organized their information using their own words. Then in the classroom, I have sponges for them to really have a hands-on feeling of how these wetlands do act like sponges. It's also a reminder of what information did you look up? What information did you research? What they do in the library is transferring into the science, and that's transferring into design, and that's transferring to the technology.
And then tying that math back in, they create graphs of what they've just been learning. It all comes together in this beautiful whole picture that now they've used all those skills to create something new and deepen their understanding.